Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Bailey.
Oh! Hello, 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 hello! How's it going, everybody? What's happening there, people? We've got a problem already out of the gate. We've got a...
Sorry, I've got a problem.
Oh, for crying out loud. Sorry, guys. We'll do all of this again in 2 seconds.
Let me fix it.
What do you mean? We just got to start it again. You got to type everything in again.
Okay, but you should turn off notifications.
Arrgh. All right. Off to a great start, everyone. We tripped at the starting line. The gun went off, and I took my first step, and I tripped, and I fell flat on my face. Having a little issue with Twitter. So we're going to wait till we get Twitter back online here, and then we're going to try that again. How's it going, everybody? I hope you guys are hanging in there and doing all right. We here are doing pretty well. We're getting through the day-to-day. Had some fun last night, some extra fun on top of the what's become the regular fun. Clogged kitchen sink drain. Oh, it was brutal. It was clogged. It was like going slow, It was like, oh, it'll be all right. Yeah, it's a little slow going down. It's no big deal. It should be fine. Did you start it already?
I did.
Okay, cool. It's facing the wrong way. All right, we've almost got Twitter back up. Oh!
Doesn't help when people call right when.
Yes, you got a phone call right at showtime. So yeah, we had some high adventure here last night with a clogged drain, and I was like, instead of getting the tool that I need to do it the first time and like taking the pipe off and going through all that stuff, I was like, I'll try a plunger. So I plunged the shit out of it, and it pulled everything up through the pipe and into the sink.
And I came into the kitchen to the nastiest smell.
Oh, it was awful. It was like, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, just really fucking up the sink, babe. All right, let's try the intro again.
And then I was like, what is burning my eyes?
I was like, I'll put some eucalyptus oil in there because that's supposed to be good germ fighter and cuts through stuff. And
it does.
Wow. So that is like a combo. It was like, plumbing silt kind of that nasty stuff that builds up in the pipe. And eucalyptus together. It was like...
and a ton of it.
Yes, yeah. And a lot of it. It was not great. But we're going to start again.
It wasn't as entertaining as it sounds.
Yeah, it's better after. We're going to start again. I'm going to go back behind the curtain, and we're going to start the show again.
Okay.
Just because, why not?
Who's on the right? Are they there?
Yeah, that's YouTube is on the right there.
Cool.
What's up, YouTubers? Show us something.
Woo,
oh, yeah.
We know they're there now.
Okay, awesome. Cool. And then this is Insta, which seems to be flowing nicely. Hello? Yep, there we go. There's a little something. Right. Hearts popping up on Twitter. Reboot, somebody says. Yeah, we had to reboot it, man. All right, cool. Okay, guys, we're gonna take it from the top, which means music. I'm going to take this beer and go behind the curtain, but you didn't see any of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ben Bailey.
What's going on, everybody? We're back. We're back. We're working from home again. Rubber chickens and all. What's up, everybody? I'm Ben Bailey. We are working from home again because that is where we are stuck. And I don't know about you guys, but today I was like, fuck this. It's the first day. Like I was this whole time I've been like, I'm okay. I'm all right.
You've been being
this
very
is
patient.
Cool. Thank you, babe. I've been very patient. Today I woke up and I was like, you know what? Fuck this. enough. I want to go out and, just do like stupid shit that you can't do now. I want to go to Starbucks.
Yeah.
I have coffee. I make great coffee here at home, but I was like, I want to go to Starbucks. I just want to go to Starbucks, man. Get an egg sandwich. Oh, I love those egg sandwiches. I've always been a fan of egg sandwiches. But hey, yeah, we're getting through. I had to go out again. I went to the store. I had gloves and a mask. And I went to the store and I was just like, man, this is, it's pretty surreal when I'm at the grocery store. And at first I'm feeling self-conscious because I'm wearing a mask and gloves.
Yeah.
And then, everyone is wearing a mask and gloves.
Yeah.
Well, excuse me, almost everyone. I've seen now 2 guys, when everybody else is all gloved and masked and everything, 2 dudes I've seen at this point that were not. No gloves, no mask. Both heavy set dudes. I don't know if that makes a difference.
Oh.
Like they feel invulnerable or something, but
They got extra
they were both like
cushioning?
these kind of big husky kind of dudes. And I was kind of like, why are you not, what's the matter with you? Like, why don't you have
Yeah.
gloves on? And why don't you have a mask on? And then furthermore, why are you whistling? Like, it's bad enough that you're not protecting yourself from others and others from what you might have, but you're whistling, so you're happy, and you're spreading your fucking germs, like
Blowing their germs.
blowing your germs all over the whole store. Like, could you possibly be, short of having a coronavirus party at your house?
Right.
I don't think you could fuck it up any more than going to a store and whistling your way down the aisles without a mask or gloves. Get with the fucking program. Put your gloves on. Whatever gloves or mask you have, man.
Yeah,
don't-
but you went with gardening gloves on, I believe.
I had some work gloves.
Work gloves.
Yep, some leathery work gloves that are now like quarantined in a bucket in the garage.
gosh.
I'm trying to take steps, but sometimes you gotta go out. Sometimes you need frozen pizza, people. That's all I'm saying. I can only go a certain number of days without one of those late night frozen pizzas. I fucking love those things. I wish they weren't as good as they are, but they are. They're delicious. And we've been we've got there's a thing set up here, so we ordered some food a couple times now, and we were able to donate through I think it was Seamless. Is that where we put the
I think that's where you put the order in.
Yeah, on Seamless, I put an order in, and there's a box you can check at the end to help restaurants and local businesses that are in need of help. So there's one way that you can help out.
Yeah.
I myself have started a new business. It seems like I found a way that I can provide something that's necessary to people and earn a little revenue. At the same time, I'm selling Ray-Ban sunglasses on Twitter. Thank God. For a second, I was like, crickets. And then it got a laugh at the end. I don't know what these people are doing, but every time I look at Twitter, there's people selling sunglasses. Who the fuck is buying Ray-Ban sunglasses from someone you don't know on Twitter? Like, are you giving them your address? Well, how is this? First of all, those are not going to be real fucking Ray-Bans, okay? They're going to be Ray-Bens. That's what mine are called. I'm selling Ray-Bens. Ray-Ban. Ben Ray. My middle name is Ray. Ben Ray sunglasses. That's my new business.
This is true.
Ben Ray. Benny Ray. Thanks for staying in, everybody. Honestly, I couldn't do this. If you guys had gone out, I wouldn't be able to do this. But you stayed in, and I appreciate it. Working from home, 2-drink minimum.
Woo!
Don't forget the 2-drink minimum, everybody. Woo! I think we've all been getting a little stir crazy, to say the least. But there's different ways that you can cope. Like now, a lot of these video chat rooms have become increasingly popular. There's house party, Zoom. There's lots of apps, platforms where you can go on and group chat with your family or your friends or your coworkers or two total strangers that are naked and having sex. We've lost Twitter again.
Oh.
Nope. Twitter's still good.
Oh,
Thank
the
goodness.
phone call didn't interrupt.
We got a
this
phone
time.
call, and
Alright.
can you message them to tell them
Yeah.
that we are live and to please stop calling?
Okay.
Thanks, babe. Woohoo! I'm in high demand, everybody. That's a collection agency. Apparently, I still owe money on a shipment of. Nope, and now we lost the Twitter feed. Ah, for crying out tears. That's all right. Facebook is feeling good. Facebook's feeling good. They're not the problem child tonight. It's Twitter. I don't understand why it's interrupting. It hasn't in the post.
I guess the kids didn't call in
Don't-
time. Everyone knows you
All
have.
right, here we go. No, and every time, I'm sorry, guys. This is here. Look, it feels like we're together in real life. Get it? I'm just on my phone. Oh, they're calling again. Are you messaging them?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Oh, suddenly it's very hot in here, everybody. Oh, this is the worst. Trying to type while everyone's waiting.
Yeah. I know.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to copy, just in case this happens again, I'm going to copy all of that down.
I put it in do not disturb mode. I don't know.
I know, and yet we were disturbed. What happened?
Oh, sweet.
Oh, you guys, this is an
have a
absolute.
turn. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm so deflated. I try to get hyped up for these things because I want to bring you guys some fun, positive energy, and then I end up getting like really frustrated.
Maybe letting you. I'm sure everyone can relate at home. This is definitely a time of major frustrations.
Oh, yeah, it sure is. I hope you guys have been keeping your asses clean. To pick up where we left off last week, I have some new sound effects. Hopefully I won't need this one. No, this is what we'll do whenever one of the platforms screws up. They're going to get booed. Okay, it looks like we're back. Are we back live?
Yeah.
Did you start her up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got to flip them around.
Sorry, I always forget the flip it around part.
Oh, that's all right. Nice work getting it back.
Thanks.
Twitter. Hey, guys. I'm going to be honest. I was talking shit about you while you were gone. Which isn't fair because it's not your fault. Phone call came in and shut it down. And so we have a new thing. Whenever one of the platforms goes dead, they're going to get booed. Okay? And if I do a joke and I honestly feel like it didn't hit, even though I can't tell from you guys, I'm going to give myself crickets. I had to say it. It's like some of you guys are like, what is that? It's crickets. And then there's this. That one's applause. And then this one, which is like the worst thing you could do to a comedian, I think, after they finish a bit. That's like, if you do that one, that's the equivalent of like the conversational, like somebody points the fake finger pistol at you and goes, you're like, what am I, a 9-year-old? How insulting. How absolutely insulting. So, okay, here's the joke that I did. I'm going to pick it up for you guys on Twitter. What's going on with my mic stand? It's all falling apart tonight, everybody.
It had to at some point, didn't it?
Yeah.
Honestly.
Things fall apart. It's scientific.
It was the sink last night.
Yes, that's right. It all started with the sink, didn't it?
And then the snake, the drain snake,
Oh yeah.
wasn't working.
Yeah, that's what happened. I had a thing called an auger, which is like a fancy thing, plumbing snake. You put it connected to the drill, and it's a coil, and you run it, and it shoots down the pipe. It's supposed to clear the pipe.
I told you guys he's handy, didn't I?
Which I was trying to stay positive through the whole. I mean, being honest, when it first happened, I was like, "Fuck!" I was so pissed. But then I kind of was like, you know what? Whatever. I have gives me something to do. I have the right tools.
Mm-hmm.
Talked myself back into like a reasonably good mood, and went about trying to fix the clogged sink drain. And after several attempts, I figured out that the auger, the line was stuck. It was only going like 5 feet out and then stopping. It's very hard to tell if it's going in or out or how far. You know, you can only see a little bit of it before it goes into the pipe. So eventually I fixed that, and I actually got it to work, and I ran it through and I cleared the drain and everything. And it was like 3:45 in the morning, and I was like, I think I'll get drunk now. After all of that, I think I've earned it, and I did. I had a couple of drinks.
Did you now?
I did, yeah.
That's fair enough, honey.
Yeah, well,
You worked hard.
yeah. I was, and
Lawrence
oh,
reports.
oh my God. Hold on. Hello? They're calling
taking a
again, so
phone
I
call.
decided to answer, and now it's not connecting.
They're calling on my.
They're calling on your
now.
phone, yeah.
Yeah. It's still ringing over here on my computer.
Live video paused. And we're back. Hey! You guys still there? This is crazy.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, we're still connected. Oh my goodness. Just go with it. Answer the calls and mess with them on camera. Thanks. You're like the helpful, just what I need, a coach for my YouTube audience. Thank you. Pause due to poor connection. I do appreciate the words of encouragement. Okay. It's funny. It's like being heckled. These interruptions, you know. It's like I'm getting heckled, and
Heckled
then
from your loved ones.
yeah, heckled by loved ones, and then there's someone there to encourage me with some advice, like just like in a a real show, like yeah,
Yeah.
you should tell another joke. Like yeah, thanks. Thank God you were here to instruct me.
That does,
I don't think. Go
sorry,
ahead, babe. No,
That
go
does
ahead.
remind me of your story of the time that you were doing the show
Mm-hmm.
and Tony was in the
Oh
audience.
God, that is quite a story. It's about my friend Tony. You mean in Atlantic City? That one?
Yeah, I believe so. I wasn't there for it, but I heard the story.
Yeah. Okay. I guess I could tell you guys that story, and then if you ever meet him, you can give him shit about it. My friend Tony, the very same Tony, who was the security guy on Cash Cab and driving the chase vehicle for years and years, all the way up until this last one, actually.
and some of people may know him.
Yes, that's where
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
headed.
Sorry.
You're like that guy trying to. This is my life I'm talking about
You're
here. I
getting
think.
heckled from within the room too. Don't worry about it.
I'm getting helpful heckled. You're worried about me because the phones kept going out. You could see me getting angry. When I get angry, Emma gets upset. She's like, "Oh Jesus, here we go," and Sparky too. Sparky's like, "Oh no, please don't get angry."
Sparky more than anyone now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He can't take it. He's a wuss. Sorry, Sparks. I know you can hear me, buddy. You're not a wuss. You're a good boy.
He tries to cheer you up.
He does. If I get angry or upset, he immediately just comes over and just like puts his cold nose right in my face.
Jumps on Ben's lap
He jumps right on top of me and he's
While
like,
he's-
no.
while he's sitting in an office chair.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome.
It's very awesome, but
In the moment, I'm like, get the fuck off. I'm angry.
hilariously
But
awkward.
I could still appreciate it. And he brings me around sometimes. I end up smiling at the end of it.
Yeah, and sometimes he just goes and hides.
And other times, yeah, it doesn't work, and then he goes and hides. But so I'm on stage in Atlantic City at the Something Marina. I can't remember the first part of the name of this hotel. It was the Something Marina that used to be in Atlantic City. Went bankrupt. Yeah, can't remember the name of it. But I'm doing a show there, and someone is yelling stuff out like every couple of minutes. Was yelling stuff, interrupting me repeatedly over and over, and eventually the person gets thrown out, and then it's over and it's fine, and I continue the show, and it's a great show, and then afterwards I find out it was my friend Tony. Who was there with me as my guest, and he was just shithoused, and there was a couple across from him sitting like diagonally in front of him, and the woman was laughing a lot and having a great time, and her husband was getting angry at how, this is how Tony told the story later. They're Sparky howling. Yes, it's official. Sparky howled and made this one of our shows, you guys.
That made him stop.
He was like, wait, hold on. Who is that? I'm the one doing the howling around here.
We need a Sparky mic.
A sparkle mic. Yeah, we need to wire that up for next week. Or for whatever the next one is. Boy, do they come up quick. I'm like, is it tonight? Really? Oh, shit. I guess we better get to it, man. But yeah, it was my friend Tony who's getting mad at a guy for getting mad at his wife for laughing at the show. And Tony was like, "You let her laugh." He was
really?
getting mad at the guy, like, "What? She's enjoying the show. You let her enjoy the show."
Wow.
But he was way in the back. It was a big room, and I was like, I couldn't hear what the words he was saying. He just kept being loud enough to interrupt me and distract people, and eventually got thrown out. Literally carried out, like by arms and legs.
You're kidding.
No, he was carried out of the room.
Oh my god. That's hilarious. And they probably would have left him for as long as they could have, because they're like, well, it's Ben's guest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that made it a little tough for them. They're like, he came here with Ben.
I feel so sorry for the theater.
Yeah, I don't know.
What do we do?
I think it was his friends who dragged him out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I think they filled me in on a lot of the details of like how it all went down, because maybe he's not the one who told me, because I feel like his memory was not clear of that.
Were you telling him to be quiet from the stage?
Yeah, I was like, shut the fuck. I've reamed him. I crushed him. Not knowing it was him. I destroyed him for 10 minutes, and he still kept going, and then they carried him out. And it was my good friend.
Oh,
He's also, this is what I think you were alluding to before. He is the Tony in the Road Rage story.
Yes.
Who is the cop, the former cop, who comes up to me and goes, "You're a game show host. What the fuck is wrong with you?" So yeah, same Tony, different night.
and if you don't know that classic bit from Ben's Road Rage stand-up, you can go to YouTube, and it's called How Cash Cabs Really Made.
That's right. And in parentheses,
Road.
two of them, one parentha, and then a parentha at the other end. One parenthesis. Is it singular? Parenthesis? Parenthesis?
I don't know.
And then in praying mantises.
We didn't call them parentheses in
No?
Australia.
What did you guys call them in Australia?
Brackets.
Brackets are different. They're the square ones are brackets.
Yeah, we only use those in math.
Only the bracket ones?
Yeah, we call them parentheses.
In math, things are really opposite there.
I don't remember.
On the
I've
other
been
side
here
of
a
the planet.
while. I don't remember what I did in high school. What I called a parenthesis or two.
Brackets in the UK too, somebody says.
Okay, cool. I'm not
For some reason it says something different for me. Thanks for letting me know. Now there's brackets in brackets.
Nice.
Now someone could put parentheses in parentheses.
In the real ones though, guys. The squarey ones.
No, those are brackets.
Oh, come on.
I used to take a bus to NYC just to ride cabs, hoping the cash cab would pick me up.
Oh wow,
Wow, that is dedication.
that is.
Riding the bus, trying to get a cabs while you're riding the bus.
There have been people asking you online if you're filming right now or if.
Oh, it'd be a ghost town. It'd be an
Yeah.
interesting time to go drive around in New York in the
Yeah.
cab.
Oh, and apparently Donald Trump saw a lone cab driving down Fifth Avenue and commented on it, and someone asked if that was you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone asked Trump?
No, someone asked you on Twitter. I think
Oh, was it me?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they asked him if it was me.
I don't think Trump mentioned you.
Well, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Kind of glad that he didn't, but it would have been cool, I guess. Hey Ben, what's your favorite film? Kodak.
No.
Which one? There's the laugh track. Oh, thank God!
Sorry.
I've been bombing up here for like 11 minutes.
I was laughing though.
Somebody says this woman is baked as fuck. Is that you, or you're referring to yourself?
Are they referring to me?
I don't think so.
No, it's just my accent.
Oh, cue the rim shot. Okay, that's harsh, but okay, let's do it.
All right. Do you want any?
Oh yeah, let's do a question.
Questions?
Yeah,
You
let's
want,
do
Do you
it.
want a cash cab one since we're talking about that?
Yeah, let's do one cash cab one.
Okay. What's the most uncomfortable situation you were in on cash cab?
Who's asking this?
It is SB from Twitter. They don't have much of a handle.
SB, keeping it short and sweet. Silly boy, we'll call you. And what's the most uncomfortable
Yeah.
I've ever been in the cash cab? All the time. I don't fit in there. My legs are folded up against the dashboard. The seat is too small. The headrest hits me like in the back of the neck.
Do you guys know how tall Ben is? There
This
we go.
tall.
There's a trivia question for you guys at home. How tall is Ben Bailey?
This tall is the answer. The most awkward situation, when people get really angry at each other over wrong answers, it gets pretty awkward.
Yeah.
Especially if
I
one
would
person is
imagine.
like, no, it's this. No, it isn't. It's this. And then they go with that answer and it's wrong.
Oh God.
And the other people are like, we're going to kill you now.
Oh wow.
Those are the most, like, there's no air in this vehicle. Those are the most awkward moments, I
Oh,
think.
What about when?
A lot of guesses for my height, and they're all coming up a little short.
What about when the air conditioning broke down?
Oh God, yeah. We did a few seasons back. That was very awkward. That's a good call, babe. That was
Well,
we did Celebrity Cash Cab. We had all these different big time people in there. One of whom was Scott Bakula.
nice.
Yeah, from the show Quantum Leap. Another show that we like called Men of a Certain Age. He was on
Oh, that was
with
fun.
with Ray, and that was great. And he was on one of the runs of Star Trek. He was a captain on one of those, and so he had all like the biggest views on any of our
And
any of our shout outs, our real time shout outs were
And he's
his
like-
because Trekkies are like
oh right.
big time fan base,
Yes.
very loyal and awesome fan base to have. So we've got Scott Bakula. And by the way, years ago, I was in a limo on the way to a gig in England and had an argument with a guy about how you say Scott Bakula's name. And he just kept giggling and going, "It's Bakula." No, it's Bakula. It's Bakula. I was like, it's not Bakula, it's Bakula. And now I've met the guy and confirmed it with the man himself. It is, in fact, Bakula. Just kidding. It's Bakula.
Did you tell him that story? Did you ask him?
I did. I asked him. I said I had a heated discussion over how to pronounce your name, and I was right. It's Bakula. At least if you want to. Someone else say it is Bakula with gaps. Bakula.
Did they use parentheses?
Yes. Ba in brackets, ku in parentheses, and la in those weird double brackets with the Popeye elbow in the middle. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
I guess not. Okay.
Someone will show you if they know.
So Scott Bakula, Bakula, or Bakula. Yes, like Dracula. Exactly. Thank you. Someone's Aiden Schmidt got it right. Bakula. 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 That was weird. That got weird. Okay. Scott Bakula is in the back of the cash cab, and so are, as it happens, these guys who are kind of Star Trek fans.
Oh, wow.
Super nice, cool, maybe a little nerdy guys, and they are ecstatic that he has surprised them and popped into the cab. By the way, it's the hottest day of that year and probably several years before or after. It was mid-July. It was like 107 degrees out or something.
Oh, God.
And we're cruising down Lexington Avenue, and everything's going great. And then the air conditioning in the cash cab goes and
Ouch.
starts blowing hot air into the cab, and we're in the middle of a game. And it got so hot. We tried to keep pushing because we're like, we got to get this. He has to leave. We've got to get this game. We're never going to have him again.
Right.
So we just kept pushing and pushing and pushing until I was like, fuck this. And I was like, I got to get out. And I parked and I got out. And when I opened the door, I'll never forget, when I opened the door into 107-degree Manhattan, July, it felt cool. Like I stepped out into 107 and I was like, oh, thank God. Which means it must have been like 120 degrees inside the cab.
With all that equipment.
With all the equipment,
running,
all the lights, all the
bodies.
the heat, the air conditioning now blowing the heat off of the engine. Is blowing hot air. So we get out and we're standing there, and me and Bakula and Bakula and I, and he's not even sweating. I'm like, are you an alien? He's just like perfectly dry. He doesn't look in the least uncomfortable.
Wow.
He's not, literally no sweat, no sign of the heat. I'm like falling apart. And he's just totally cool, taking pictures with these dudes. And they were kind of big, heavy dudes. They're hugging him.
Oh, God. It must have been rather moist.
And he was like, that dude, I don't know. He's like some otherworldly
Maybe he really
heat.
is.
That's how he ended up on Star Trek.
Right.
He's not of this earth.
Either that or he's the coolest man.
He is Bakula. He is Bakula. Bakula. And he loves baklava, by the way.
Aww.
He doesn't drink. Yeah, he just had no liquid in his body. He was sweating, but there was nothing there. Bakula is Dracula.
Nice.
This is the weirdest working from home live streaming stand-up show thus far, I think.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. Several calls and interruptions. Just like spurting hearts on Instagram when I say that.
I think everybody's appreciative of you working through the complications.
Well, if this guy over here hadn't told me that that's what I should do, I never would have been able to do it.
Oh, look how that's nice. I have to say, I think it's been really appreciated by Ben that everybody does tell him how much they need the show and how much it means to them. Did that just sound like a knock at the door?
It couldn't have been a knock. At this door?
A knock.
The front door of our house?
No, just we wouldn't hear that.
I think it was Sparky jumping down.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it's the dog.
Sorry, what were you saying? We just heard a noise. You know when you hear a noise in the house? And you're like,
We're the only ones home.
yeah, and they're like, fuck it, I'm too tired. Let them kill me. Sleep rules. That's the deal. So what were you saying?
I was saying
Something
that, like,
very sweet
okay,
and genuine.
So this time on Sunday, we were kind of like, I wasn't feeling real good.
Yeah.
You were tired.
Yep.
You were like, oh,
Yeah, we both got up. We were like, we got to do a show tonight.
and didn't feel like doing it.
Didn't feel like it. No, we sure
And
didn't.
Ben sort of said, would anyone care if I did it? I don't know that it matters that much to people. And I said, well, let me just pull up your social media accounts here and have a look and read you some of the comments.
Yeah.
And that invigorated us. And
Yeah. I was like, you know what? We do need to do it because you guys are going to be
expecting it.
expecting it. Even if there's only a couple of you that were like, would have been disappointed. So that would have been very disappointing on our end. And we did it, and we felt so good afterwards. We were so
Yeah.
happy. It was so clear that we had made the right choice. But looks like we're getting some requests for a segment. It's a new segment we've been doing.
Oh, yeah.
Just these last 3 out of 5 episodes. It's a new segment. It's called Trumpet. You guys ready? Who's ready for Trumpet? Can I get a drum roll?
I don't have a drum roll.
Oh.
Where's my thing? Oh, hang on.
Wait, maybe we do have a drum roll. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Okay, that's it. That's the whole thing.
I held it the wrong way round.
Trumpet.
Hang on.
Okay, here. We're gonna expand it a little. That's not good. I'm not an expert, but I think those are
That's not
supposed
how
to
it's
pop back up.
supposed to be.
Okay, ready? Oh, wow, I haven't done that in a
Beautiful.
long time. Thank you very much, everybody. Yep.
Well done.
All right. All right. So another segment we were going to do how to be a decent human being. Simple examples of what you can do to be a better human being. Mostly they're going to be just ways that you can treat other people well.
Okay.
Because I think that's the key, right?
All right.
Basically, is just treating other people decently. This week, this show's motto, or lesson, if you're in the middle of a pandemic and you're grocery shopping, put on some fucking gloves and a fucking mask and stop whistling! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sorry, just having a bit of fun with the...
Yeah, no, please keep the applause coming. I'll take as much of it as you got. Here's a sound we all know and love for most of us.
Oh, that was beautiful.
That was like for the, what do they call it? ASMR?
Yes.
Is it ASMR?
Yeah.
Those people are like, oh, do that again. Oh.
I don't get that stuff.
I just don't understand what's so special about noises to those ASMR people. I don't know why it relaxes other people when it makes me tense.
It just makes me tense.
Whispering makes me tense.
Yeah, when someone's whispering, they're not whispering because like
Thank God we stopped. That was freaking me out a little bit.
right? That is not relaxing.
How come if someone whispers to you, you have to whisper back? Even if you know there's no good reason in it. Like someone's like, hey. You can't be like, yeah? Psst. Hey. What?
Unless
Hey, come here. I want to tell you something.
Yeah, what is it?
I wanted to.
Come on, out with it! Sorry.
unless you completely don't understand social cues. Or
Right.
you're a young child who has not yet learned to whisper. I believe we know
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you're a kid, I guess.
one that you like.
Okay, buddy. We
We don't want to wake Daddy up. He's still sleeping. Let's just get out quiet. Okay. Let's just whisper.
All right, let's take another question.
Okay. All right. Back to the questions.
Yep, we're gonna take another question, everybody. One more question, and maybe one more after that.
I think we answered this without unintentionally.
Oh, okay.
Mary L. Cottingham asked.
Mary L. Cottingham.
Asked, "What's your best heckle/audience interaction gone wrong story?" Well, you know what? Some others that you
Yeah, well, yeah, the
mentioned
one where it
spring
was
to
my
mind.
friend and security guard.
Yeah,
That's
that one.
that's a gone wrong story for sure.
But there's definitely some others that.
What, with hecklers?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
you've mentioned.
Really? What do you have one in mind? The one I'm thinking of took place. What's that? She's acting it out. Oh, what, in Vegas? The woman? When I was this is actually a funny one. This is a good one. When I was this, I don't know if this is the most, but it's a good one. It's a good interrupting heckler story.
Yeah.
I was on stage at a casino in Vegas. Pretty huge room. I don't know, maybe 1,000, 1,100 seats, something like that. And I used to do this bit. I say I got some bad news recently. I
Yeah.
found out I'm allergic to people who are lactose intolerant. I'm lactose intolerant. There's this whole long bit about lactose intolerance, and often when I would do that bit, someone in the crowd would be lactose intolerant and they would get upset. On this particular occasion, a woman, like 3/4 of the way up in the back to the right, as soon as I mentioned lactose intolerant, "Hey!" stood up. "Hey, I am lactose intolerant." Shuffled her way across all the way down to the aisle, and then just walked straight down, nobody stopping her, nobody doing anything, straight down to the stage, shouting about how I was taking work away from Las Vegas cab drivers or something.
What?
Yeah, like total change of topic from the lactose intolerance to how I'm somehow, by doing stand-up in Vegas, I'm taking jobs away from Vegas cabbies, which is...
She was a lactose intolerant cab driver?
I think she was, actually. I think she was. I never put it together like that, but I believe she was a lactose intolerant cab driver.
Wow.
So she comes down, she walks all the way, unimpeded, all the way down to the stage, yelling the whole time, and walks up and puts her elbow on the stage like this, and then puts her hand out, and she's going like this. Because she wants me to give her the microphone, right?
Oh, you're kidding.
No. So she's doing this with her hand. So I just walked over and squatted right above her hand. I was like, oh, did you want to tickle my balls? I went and squatted over her hand, and she pulled it back.
God.
And then backed up a little ways, but continued to scream.
Oh my God.
And shout stuff until finally,
Like that.
finally security came in, like 7 minutes later or something. The whole show's been totally disrupted by her.
7 minutes?
It's a long time. Like, it went
Oh
on
my
for a long time,
God.
and we found out later that they had another thing right at the same time.
Oh wow. What are the chances?
Someone like had a heart attack or something and like went down in the lobby.
Holy shit.
So everyone went running to that, and then this woman was like,
Free
"Here's
to
my
be-
perfect,
Free to be a psycho.
here's my perfect opportunity to tickle Ben Bailey's balls." I think I'm gonna make that a part of every show. People can line up and tickle my balls if they want.
Oh wow. Oh,
Maybe just the home shows.
Yeah, you could do a segment here.
That means you, babe. Oh, look, now we're laughing.
Oh dear.
All right, it's time for Ben Juggles Rubber Chickens, everybody. You guys have been waiting for it. Here it comes. All right, I'm going to try to get it. I can do better than that. Ready? Oh my God. I knew I could keep him going. All right.
Sorry, that wasn't the perfect
Oh, it was
time.
great. It was awesome.
I need some circus type music.
Okay, all right. I just got a note from the home office. We're actually going to have to change the name of that segment to Ben Cannot Juggle Rubber Chickens. So that's next time. That's what we're going to call it. Because I can't do it, man. I don't know what you guys have been getting up to, but I was out in the garage. I was like, you know what? Here's what it's come to. I was like, oh, I could clean the garage.
Yeah.
You know, you're just thinking of shit to do. Oh, I know what I could do. I could clean out the garage. Great. I think I will. And I was out there. I was cleaning. It's amazing what you find in your garage. And I found this big bag of stuff. I was like, what is this? And I pulled it and it said all-purpose plant food. And I was like, that's just one purpose. What, other than being plant food, what other purpose? It says all purposes, but has one. One purpose plant food. And then it should say in parentheses, to feed the plants. Single purpose plant food for feeding plants. Okay. I was genuinely a little hurt that I didn't get a laugh.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I was
Sometimes-
talking to them.
Sometimes I have a hard time finding the right laugh just in time.
Did you ever fart in the shower? You always get a weird mix of smells when it happens in there. You know, it's like raspberries and shit. Like, this is either the worst shampoo I've ever bought or the prettiest fart I've ever laid. I'm not sure which. I'll have to conduct more studies. Oh boy. Oh, we didn't mention our charity. If you guys are out there wondering, sometimes some of you guys are writing to us and saying, you know, can we donate? Where are you accepting donations, or can we pay you for this somehow? Don't try to pay us. We are doing okay. But what you can do is find a good charity to donate to. And the one that we have sort of adopted is No Kid Hungry,
Yep.
helping feed kids who are in need of the meals that they normally get when they're in school, since the schools are not open. So check those guys out, No Kid Hungry. They've responded to us, and we've done pretty well. A lot of people have donated to them and made a difference.
Yes.
Because of you know, mentioning it on this show, people have actually gotten food.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yep. And yeah, they're definitely helping out kids that are affected
Yep.
specifically by the coronavirus. If you're feeling that
Yeah, I
you
hope
want
you
to
don't
make a
have to-
difference in this,
I hope you don't have to prove it to get your sandwiches. You know?
they say.
Sorry, I was trying to keep it a little bit light.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm just reading.
What are you reading? No, go ahead.
They say, thanks to your generosity, we've provided almost $4 million in emergency grant funding to schools and community groups across
Okay.
the country.
For a second, I thought you were reading an email
No.
directly to us, and I was like, "Holy shit, $4 million!" I was like, "You guys are amazing!"
Yes.
But no, that was to everyone, not not just us.
Yeah.
We haven't done a movie quote yet. Movie quote for this week. Here, this is a good one. I got the motive, which is money. I got the body, which is dead.
Ben's watched.
I'm just staring him down a little.
Ben's watched a lot more movies than me. Is that
I've watched a lot of movies. I loved movies growing up. All I wanted to do was watch movies. I loved them. No, Chinatown, incorrect. Good quote. Thank you. But nobody's got it. Oh! Aiden Schmidt in The Heat of the Night is correct.
Woohoo!
Boom!
That's my woohoo.
You win a couple of squares of toilet paper, Aiden. We're gonna mail you 3 squares of TP
Nice.
and some Ben Ray sunglasses. Oh boy. Someone says, "Do your Robert De Niro face." What do you think I've been doing up here? I don't know how to do it. I don't actually know exactly what expression it is.
That you do specifically?
Yeah, that people
That
think
makes
looks
people
like.
I'm
Emma's doing hers.
I'm trying to do one that I think is your Robert De Niro.
You think is mine?
Yes, like a thought, thinking about something off in the distance. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Do a Jimmy Fallon impression. I wouldn't even know how to begin doing that. Bourbon and Ben, great evening. So it says, do Tracy
Nice.
Morgan doing De Niro. I'm not sure how you mean that. Do De Niro getting done by Tracy Morgan. Do Ben Bailey. That's what I'm doing, man.
Nice.
Oh, you guys, this is awesome. Again, we were like, are we doing this again?
Yeah.
We were feeling like we weren't ready. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I'm so glad that we did it. And I'm so glad that you guys tuned in. Go to the YouTube channel. Those of you guys who have not checked out the YouTube channel yet, if you're looking for stuff to watch, there's lots of stuff there. There's Blam, Badly Written Action Man. There's new episodes of Stakeout. There's another one coming.
Okay, cool.
We got to figure out which one. We'll put that out in the next couple of days. We still have yet to post the video of Emma and I reenacting the famous waterfall scene
Oh, yeah.
from Last of the Mohicans, just because I had shaved my head into a mohawk and we were like, let's do this.
Yeah. Ben was wanting to grow his hair long.
I've always wanted to.
He was growing it long.
Never succeeded in doing it ever once.
It got quite long. And
Yeah, it was
then-
relatively long
And then you had to shave it for
for something.
some role.
Yeah.
Like, was it? I don't know if it was. Wasn't Cash Cab coming back? It was,
No, I think it was Unforgettable. Lorenzo the Shadow.
No, I thought it was before that.
Oh, it was before that.
Anyway, some role that you had to do, and they wanted your hair shorter.
Yeah, I had to shave it off again. And so I shaved
Before he did.
to a mohawk. I just shaved the sides and then had like a mohawk. And we were like, let's have some fun. So we
Yeah.
made that De Niro video,
Yep.
which is that's like a over the top impression of De Niro.
He did a very impressive, very realistic one that was just like the one in Taxi Driver. It was
Thanks, babe.
really cool, but I mean, to me,
But people don't know that. Like people, when
No.
they think of that scene, they think they're in their memory. It's different from what it is.
yeah, they think of all the over-the-top impressions.
Yeah, because
scene
like
of
people
it.
going, "Are you talking to me?" has turned into like this such an over the top thing over the
Yeah.
years. But you can watch mine. It's called Ben Bailey Bickle. It's on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Audio's not great, but we were just experimenting.
and then we just played with you doing it.
Yeah, that's when we made the weather video that's on there. This is when we were first like, let's start producing stuff. So there's the weather video. There's Ben Bailey Bickle.
And Ben bought some green sheets and learned how
Yeah,
to do,
yeah.
and learned how to do green screen.
Yep, we green screened in all of those. And including the one we haven't posted yet, which is how this conversation started, which we are going to post. The one where Emma and I reenact the classic waterfall scene from Last of the Mohicans.
With a bit of a twist.
With a bit of a twist, yeah. And like you have to notice the props that we used. It's ridiculous, but it was fun. You
It
guys should
was.
check it out. And there's lots more stand up there, and I'm going to post more stand up. And there's Tall But True. The podcast is out there still. If you guys want to
Yeah, I
check
was
that
gonna
out, it's
say,
DC Benny and I, and a guest each episode. I think there's 40 of them, and we got some awesome guests who tell some awesome stories. It's really entertaining. You guys probably dig that. So look for Tall But True. And sorry, babe, we are thinking of doing a remote live Tall But True episode. DC, Benny, and I. We're talking about it over text. So,
okay.
So we might do that. We'll let you guys know. What were you going to say? I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, for the people who like the stories about Cash Cab and all those, and the audience heckling stuff, there's more stories on there about all of that stuff.
There is. There are at least 40 stories from my life in stand-up and before and after and everything. So Tall But True will be fun for you guys to check out. I feel like I'm forgetting about something. We don't have any new show. We don't have any newly confirmed dates for shows that have been rescheduled. Morristown here in New Jersey, we know, is now on November 7th. It was going to be this Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was going to be this coming Saturday. I'm kind of bummed. I was really looking forward to that. But now I just have to look further forward to November. And Penn's Peak in Jim Thorpe, PA, which I'm also looking forward to, is now in December 19th. So guys, if you are enjoying this as much as we are, subscribe to whatever it is that you're watching on that you haven't yet, or go to the YouTube channel, sign up, connect with us. We'll let you guys know when we're doing stuff. We're going to be posting things for everybody to watch. We're going to try to keep you guys entertained the best we can, while also keeping ourselves entertained. Everybody hang tight, man. Just stick to the right stuff to do for a little while longer, you know?
Yeah, you guys are doing it.
We'll get through
Well done.
Be glad that we have places to be. We have food. We have the necessities. We actually have this stuff so we can still stay in touch. You know, imagine what this would have been like without the internet and without all, you know,
Oh, God.
being able to FaceTime and Skype with your family and friends and stuff. All those things make this bearable, but stick to it, man. I felt like saying fuck it today. I was just like, I wanted to go out and do something, you know, but I didn't, and I won't.
Maybe getting out in the fresh air.
Yeah, go out and do something in the yard or whatever. Do whatever you can. Try to stay sane.
Try and
Know
get the
that
chores
we'll be
done.
back. What's that, sweetie?
Try and get the chores done.
Yeah, get your shit organized, man.
So then
No excuses on the yard work and the
then when this is
organizing of the
over,
house.
you can have more fun.
Yeah, and enjoy the quiet. It's quiet out there. At least around here, it's pretty quiet out there, and I'm digging that part.
Yeah.
But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, what's today? Is Wednesday. Next one is Sunday. Sunday at 8, you guys. 8 p.m. Eastern Sunday. We're gonna have some new stuff for you. I don't know what we're gonna do, but it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be fucking fun. Thanks again, you guys.
Thanks for all the love.
Thanks for all the love. Stay cool. Have a drink. Relax. Do a puzzle or something. Bye, guys. See you Sunday night, man. Right here.